Mm-hmm. You know what's good about being such close friends is like you can lie and I'm not going to be upset. I will say every clip I see, I'm like, well, if this is what they're posting.
Truly. It's,
Like when you guys asked me to do the pod, I did have a moment of like, I guess we're doing this. Like, I guess I'm just burying myself.
Will you sign this NDA?
Yeah. It's funny you say that because I legitimately thought, I was like, Quincy and I are like we're unhinged in our own unique way.
Yeah.
And you are so like, you're wearing a Disney shirt.
Okay, I already knew this.
Do you not think Ariana's unhinged?
I'm psycho?
Yeah. Pause. Yeah. I was like,
well, because I always joke that you have mom energy.
Well, I do, but it's like that's what makes me being neurotic as a 7-year-old was not okay, Chris. Like, do you understand? Like, I've been a mom my whole life without the kids. That's crazy. Like,
okay, I'm not saying that you're hinged. I'm
just more stable in
you know how to hide it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't agree. I can't agree less with any of this.
I think I know. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. This is what we said in the car. Okay, because I think your point is fair, but this is what we said in the car. I said, yeah, I feel like we've all known each other for a long time. I'm ready to be personally attacked tomorrow.
And it's already started. Yeah.
Because like I feel like you guys know so much about my life that it's like obviously you know I'm unhinged. Yeah. But like other people, like I feel like I'm like this stable friend to a lot of my comedy friends. And then my non-comedy friends are like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with you? Like, yeah.
I think we all mask our unhingedness.
Masking,
I think that's you know what I mean?
It's very much where y'all are. There's a reason why y'all have met people I've dated.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like I met
because even though y'all are in the comedy world, we all have comedy friends who we love. Yeah, that we're like my non-comedy people will never meet you.
How many girlfriends has Abraham met? No, I'm kidding. Don't genuinely answer that.
2.
No, that's good numbers.
But Abraham now, it's crazy. Love Ham. Shout out if you're listening.
No, we love Abraham. Hi, we love you.
I feel like it's flipped because I do feel like Ham was more unhinged. Yeah, but now he's better than
all of us.
And now
he's better than all of us.
Yeah.
See, I feel like you like to pretend you're more unhinged than you are.
I think that's just my whimsy.
Yes, we talked about
how my
whimsy. Yeah,
I think I'm unhinged in the sense that I'm extremely healed and fine with who I am. That's such an asshole thing to say.
Yeah. It couldn't affect me.
Well, I think I am. I think people think I'm unhinged, but really, it's like I'm okay with my choices. So then that's what makes it not unhinged.
Wait, why am I unhinged? Because I feel like,
but wait, I don't. You know what? I actually don't think you're unhinged anymore.
No, I think I'm unhinged. For the same reason.
Okay, so when I say it.
No, I think I'm unhinged for the reason that you're not unhinged. Like I'm unhinged in the sense that I feel like I'm very like emotional and I like to feel things very deeply and I like to like in that moment I'm like sons. Yeah, exactly. No, like for real. Yeah. But then like when I really like am in a crisis situation, I'm like very tactical. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel that. You know,
it's
I feel
like it comes together.
Yeah.
We're also all 3 the youngest children. I was thinking about that. I feel like we all have
babies.
Okay, this just solved it.
Because I feel like I was thinking about it this morning and I was like, I think we all have that thing where we're all the youngest and also feel like we were the most underrated child. Yeah. Like we're ready. We're like the comeback kid, the underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think any of our older siblings would agree.
No. But that is my trauma. Can I tell you? That is my trauma. Yeah. Like, yeah. Shout out to my sisters who I love, but it's just like, I don't think they'll ever understand the headspace I'm in ever.
I think, well, first of all, if you're the youngest child or not, welcome to Down Bad, the podcast where we celebrate the good, the good, the ugly, and the down bad of life. Don't you fucking dare. And the down bad of life. This podcast is for the loverboys, the crashout cuties, and the hoes on the path to healing. I'm Quincy Yeoman.
What up, hoes? It's your boy, Chris Mejia. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. And while you're listening to this podcast, you know what you should do. you should subscribe. Give us a rating. Give us 5 stars. We would love that. Give us 4. We'll accept that. Give us 3. We'll accept it. 2, no thank you. 1, you got me hooked back in. I like the negativity. It makes me want to be better. But share this podcast with your lovers. Share this podcast with your friends. Share this with your enemies. Share this with your exes. We want this podcast to grow, and we can only grow with your support. So thank you so much for tuning in. And today is a special episode. We have a guest who you've already heard her voice and seen her face.
Seen her shirt.
She is not only a dear friend to us, but she's an amazing writer, comedian, runs an incredible show. You see her all the time at the Comedy Store. She runs her own show called Lucky Charm. Please get a lot of love to the very funny Arijana Ramic, everybody.
Oh my God. You guys got that intro down.
We really do.
Yeah. Ignore the fact that it took us like 20 episodes to iron it out.
No, I think it goes back and forth. Introing a pod is so cringy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just start talking. That's how I feel. Okay. And I feel like that's why we're so organic. But like, you know, like even when I had a podcast, I was like, I guess we'll do a jingle. Like, you know, like it's just like, it's awkward, but like the good podcasts always have like a good,
you got to intro.
You got to intro, you know.
It's about it. That's the business. Yeah. That's the business.
Hey, I'm an industry darling. Yeah. So I get it. I've just been telling people that now.
I think that works.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a starlet. I'm an industry darling.
I think everybody in LA thinks they're an industry darling. And that's what works.
Yeah.
That's my issue. I'm slowly realizing I'm too self-aware for Hollywood.
The self-awareness will ruin your life.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to be delusional to pursue the art.
Okay. Well,
especially in this city.
Okay.
I feel like the only type of self-awareness you can have is like truly only being aware about yourself. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be aware about what other people are doing. Otherwise, like that will ruin it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
You disagree?
Oh yeah, but I'm not, you know, because I'm both aware on a lot of levels and I'm delusional, and I think that's what makes me perfect for Hollywood.
Yeah. I think you can be aware as long as it doesn't get to you. Like you have to have a boundary for yourself. Of like, otherwise you're just gonna like constantly compare.
And I think that's my unhingedness.
Yeah.
Is that I'm aware and then I'm like, whatever.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I don't know. Sometimes it feels bad. Sometimes I feel like I should be
more oomph to it, like care more.
Maybe I do care, and then I'll just be like, okay, I just need to go to like sleep or eat.
Okay,
or
that is so
like
real.
Jerk off. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'll just like move through
you
this.
Have 3 choices.
Yeah, literally, these are my options, and that's it. But I do, I think.
No, wait, I'm sorry. That is so real because there's moments where I'm like, damn, I'm depressed, and it's just like, oh, I was hungry.
Yeah. No.
Or I just needed a haircut.
You know when you're like, oh, I'm just like going through it, and your mom's like, walk it off, like take a walk, and it's like it actually helps.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Oh, I hate it. Good advice.
All the things were like drinking water, all the shit. I'm like, wow, this shit works.
Oh, I'm having one of those weeks where I'm like drinking like a ton of water, and I'm like, all of a sudden I feel hydrated.
What can my mind not do?
I was like, have I been dehydrated for the last like 3 years living in LA? And I think the answer
I could see that for you.
I could see that happening.
I could see you being dehydrated.
I just feel like, Ariana's like going and could look at the end of the day and be like, I've only worked for the last 30 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come off as someone who's too busy for a Stanley Cup.
I'm not doing that. I'm like, okay, I just got a new water bottle, so that's been a big part of my week.
I love a new water bottle.
New water bottle changes your life.
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like
and
that bitch.
Also, like, can I just say we're all kind of like, we know what Seattle water tastes like compared to LA water.
I can't talk about that.
That was a really, 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 like, I'm being dramatic, but like that was a struggle for me.
I'm a bougie bitch. I don't drink tap water anyway.
Yeah, I filter.
I always filter.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Brita, but I just feel like it's not.
It's not enough.
I filter here. You don't have to filter in Washington though.
Yeah, in Washington,
I
it's
would
like
still filter.
Literally, so it's pure. It's pure.
I compared to LA water, I feel like Washington water was like soda.
Oh,
I was like, it was sweet.
It was delicious.
Crystal. It was crisp.
I'm like soda.
Truly, I'm like, it was amazing.
It was champagne. From France. It was. it's the best water in the world,
good.
people.
It's
It's Dom Perignon compared to LA water.
I didn't
LA
really
water
say that.
is
That's why I didn't
RC
do that.
Cola.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas
It's the name
Washington
brand.
water is very much Dom Perignon. That's the only fancy bottle that I know. But
It's that tequila bottle that's like blue and white.
Yeah.
Casa
Whatever that
Azul.
is.
I believe it's called. Beautiful.
With the
you guys
bell
know
on
more
top.
brands than I do. I love that. I was like I wanted to say what Chris said, the Dom thing, but I was like, I don't know how to say that.
I just want to know. I've never.
So you're like, I'm not gonna say it, and I'm currently in a room with 2 sharks.
Yeah. 2 sharks are at the table.
That's so.
This is already crazy.
I know. But what were we talking about?
Just like I'm staying hydrated.
You're staying hydrated. Okay.
You know, I'm doing that.
Just the fact of like little things like that. It is crazy. Like it's so obvious, but it is crazy how stuff like even like going for a walk, how mentally.
Yeah.
Like I've started because like I'm trying to do a thing where once a day from Monday to Friday I post something on Threads.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to do that. This week I was too lazy and
okay, already failed. No, I'm kidding.
well, no, like the past 2 months I've been able to keep up with it, but so far June's not started off on a good note. But I would go on walks to try to brainstorm.
That's good. That'll get it. That'll get it going.
Whenever I would not go on a walk, I could barely think of anything. But then when I would go on a walk, I would think, even if I didn't post them, just the fact that it got the wheels turning.
You need to change your environment.
And it's crazy how stuff like, because we always think, like, I like going to the gym, but we underestimate how beneficial it is to your mind and body walking.
Oh, and to be outside.
Yeah, just being outside is. And stuff like drinking water, being dehydrated.
I feel like I'm so much better of a person when I'm like consistent and have like a little bit of a routine of like, okay, this is what I need to get done today. But but then things get busy and you know.
I love a routine.
Me too.
Of course you do. Yeah.
I love routine.
Yeah.
So
I am such a creature of habit.
That's not really whimsical of you.
I know. I guess you're right.
No, I think that it allows you to be whimsical.
Yeah. Everything happens at a different time of the day.
Yes.
I will say that. My routine
Whimsy, 3 to 4.
Well, it's like I have the things I do every day, but they don't have to happen at the same time.
Yes.
So that's how I keep it fresh.
I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you use a habit tracker?
I had done that at some point, but now I don't need it.
Yeah.
So I've gotten into it, but I love tracking things.
I love
That's like one of my.
things.
I just love to track.
I used to track how many days in a row I cried.
Oh my god, I love that.
I was in a bad place. Yeah, 3 months, my record.
Really?
Yeah, my dog died. It was a bad.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Then that's like just.
Yeah.
That's grief.
Yeah, that's grief.
That's grief, baby.
That's grief.
That's grief.
Yeah, that's grief.
It was also like I didn't think I had seasonal depression, you know, because I grew up in Washington and I was like, I can't have that. Yeah, moved here was like, oh, I haven't cried in 8 months. Like it was really night and day.
You can't cry with the sun in your eyes.
No, well, you can. It's a beautiful thing.
And when you do, it hits different.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I do like crying in LA more than I like crying in Washington.
Know, good cry spot, the beach, sunset. That's a fun cry spot.
I love crying while like gazing into the water.
Oh my god!
I'm like, this is the way God intended.
Yeah, I'm like, everyone's looking at me.
Well, because in Washington, everyone's depressed, so you don't feel unique about it.
Yeah.
Whereas here, everyone's depressed, but they're faking that they're not. So then you get to be a little like, I'm special.
Yeah.
Because I'm sad and I'm owning my sadness.
You know.
Yeah. I think the worst place to cry, an airplane.
Oh, awful. I've been there though. I've been there.
I've been there.
Yeah.
And on an aisle seat.
Oh my god.
Bawling my fucking eyes out.
Yeah. If you're by a window, it's different.
Because you can
middle
hide.
seat is probably the worst place to cry.
If I'm in the middle, I'd kill myself. But I'm like, sorry, y'all. This plane's going down.
That's actually why 9/11 happened.
Yeah. I was in a middle seat.
Yeah.
As a child crying, and I was like, I'm taking this fucking plane down.
It wasn't for geopolitical reasons.
You did the right thing. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, so that was one of the more embarrassing, because it's like, I had a cry where I couldn't stop. No, and it was heavy.
That's okay. You know what I recently
learned? And it was over
learned?
a book. And I was also like,
wait, that's the best kind of cry though. When you cry reading a book, I'm truly telling you, the most cathartic experience.
Amazing.
Like I cry at every movie, but a book.
I'm like, can't stop this imagination.
Yeah.
See, that's the okay. This is my psychopath trait.
Okay,
because y'all know how emotional I am and how much I cry in real life.
Yeah,
movies and books do not make me cry.
That is so crazy.
Like literally, my girlfriend and I last night watched the Euphoria finale.
Well,
did not cry.
Well, did you watch all of Euphoria?
Yeah,
I mean, the finale. I can't. We're not gonna get up.
Yeah.
Well, this was a different season. I feel like if Euphoria had stayed what it was, I would have cried in the finale.
And you would invest in the characters, and that's why you would.
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I cried a little when Jacob Elordi died. But anyway.
Can I tell you one of the hardest times I've cried on a plane? Because, planes make you more emotional. I was watching Mrs. Doubtfire. sobbing, being like, I just love those kids so much.
Be the most you thing I've ever heard.
What I mean? I was just devastated.
But that is surprisingly emotional, because it's about a man who's losing his family, and he's so desperate to keep his family that he literally cross-dresses.
Yeah, I was like, relatable.
I will say it's rare when movies and TV make me cry.
Okay.
But it has happened. The last time
I was curious.
It made me, or at least what I was going to say, last time I cried on a plane, probably the only time not the only time I've cried on a plane, but the last time was I was in the window seat. Okay. And I was watching Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay, yeah.
That'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
And that was like...
So the dildo scene got you?
Yes. Yes, because it just... I was praying to the Lord, what you're making happen for others, make it happen for me.
Yeah.
No, it was... Because I'll distinctly remember in the beginning of the movie when the guy, the main man and the main woman are walking into the IRS building, and the man sees an old couple being sweet to each other, and you see on his face of like longing to be treated well by his partner, who the main, I forget the actress's name.
Michelle, yeah.
How she's always so mean to the guy. And like you just see on his face that he's like, I just want that.
Oh my God, he's so good.
In that moment, I was in a very terrible, toxic relationship. So I had the moment I'm like, oh, I'm never going to experience that. And I just started bawling.
Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good release.
And you're right.
He was in the beginning of the movie for you.
Yeah, I was like, this is how it starts.
Yeah.
And in the rest of the movie, like how philosophical it gets, like that didn't hit me as hard because I think the relationship part was the most prevalent.
It's a grounding
thing.
Yeah.
The mommy issues got me. I cried so hard.
Have you read Crying at H Mart?
Huh?
Crying in H Mart. Have you read that book?
No.
That book, her relationship with her mom.
I can't.
I mean, I literally had to close the book and be like, I gotta take a break. Like, it's just like devastating, sweet, beautiful, complicated. Like, I think it's like when it's like a mix of emotions, I think that's what really gets me,
I remember I went to go see Lady Bird with like she's a friend, like we were in the same larger group. I went with what's her name, Rachel.
AFJ?
No, Rachel. Oh fuck, I cannot think of her
Wallace?
No, Seattle friends with like Nat and Benny. Rachel Walls. There we go.
Okay, I was close.
I was like, okay, yeah.
So funny.
Yeah,
okay.
so funny, amazing.
Yeah.
This is like the only time we've hung out one-on-one. We went to go see Lady Bird together.
Cute.
I wasn't prepared. I don't watch previews. Probably should start, but I'm not going to.
That's your whimsy.
I love going in blind. And that whole movie is like mother-daughter relationship.
Yeah.
5 minutes in, Quincy's like, oh, it's not a superhero movie?
Truly.
I thought this was part of the Marvel brand.
That was me thinking one battle after another would have an after credit scene.
Oh my God.
I was like, where's the after credit scene? I was like, God, I'm so fucking brain rotted. But I was like, it feels like it should have one. I was like, Tiana's coming back, right?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Okay, that's so funny.
Anyway, watch previews.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lady Bird, I start crying in the movie because it gets too emotional.
Oh my God.
And then I'm driving her home and I'm still fucking crying. I could not stop. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was not and I was like, I just could not stop.
I had a cry, I think, that changed a friendship in a movie. It was Harry Potter.
Which one?
The one where Hedwig dies, so Deathly Hallows.
Okay.
And I cried so hard next to like a friend that she was like, "Are you okay?" Like he dies within like the first 20 minutes of that movie.
And like a very quick
way. They don't even show it.
Yeah.
Like you just find out he's gone. And I like couldn't stop crying throughout like the first like hour of the movie. Like snotty cry. Like it was but like because I've read the books and I cried. Okay, but hardest I cried is like Dobby passing away was just
that was a
like,
sad one.
That was sad.
And it's like again, it's like I know it's like such an overreaction, but if you're feeling it, you got to feel it.
You got to. I almost think sometimes it's easier for me to cry around media because I'm stuffing down my shit IRL. So that I'm like seeing something on screen.
Yeah.
Like I was having a very grief-filled moment when I watched Hamnet.
But I heard that movie's very emotional.
Yeah. I mean, I cried. I had read the book and I cried in the book. Okay. But then having read the book and knowing like the internal monologue and then watching the movie, I like at least once every 10 minutes I was crying in Hamnet. Like I would be like, okay,
how
and then I just couldn't
cry in your regular life. Like not want like
I mean, I think I'm crying more. I'll cry more often here and there. I think I probably cry every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like something will come up.
Because I don't really think of you as a crier.
Oh, I'm a crier.
Yeah.
Also when I do cry, I don't stop crying. And I can also make myself cry just by thinking about things. Okay. I should probably cry more.
You're a thespian.
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm really good at self-stimulating my emotions.
Yeah.
I don't purposely. There's just something ever since I was little. Like it's the older I get, the more I've allowed myself to cry. Yeah. But I don't really cry regularly.
Yeah.
And it's not something I wear like with a like how most men like wear with a badge of honor or anything like that. I want because there's moments where I can feel it. Where it's just
I've never understood that.
And I'm like, I want to I know I need to get it out.
Yeah.
So I can feel better.
Exactly.
I don't understand. I've never felt that in my life where it's like I need to cry but I can't.
Oh.
Ever.
It's like an emotional
I've always been the
constipation.
opposite where I'm like, I wish I could, like when people pull back tears, you know? And recently one of my friends taught me, she goes, if you're about to start crying, clench your butthole and it'll stop it. And so I've been doing that a lot lately and it's been helping. But I'm like, I wish that I wasn't as emotional as I was as a kid.
I was like, do we let this pass?
It works. Because I cried so much. Like growing up, like I can cry at anything. Like I watch a movie, I cry. Like I literally everything is like a moment of release.
See, I think this might be white girl privilege because I was like, don't fucking cry. Chris was like, I feel like I was not allowed.
Balkan. You're not supposed to do that shit either. Like I was always like told I'm too sensitive. I'm too this. You know what I mean?
Wow, and you still let it happen. See, people told me that, and I was like, okay, I'll lock it up.
I think it was cute girl privilege.
I agree. I can see that.
No, listen here, uggos.
Yeah, I remember being jealous of people who could just not do you know what I mean? Like I felt like I was out of control of my emotions, and now that I'm older, I don't cry as much, and I can like hold it back. But like, if you were ever taking me to the airport, like I could be gone for 2 days, I'm crying. Like it was like not healthy. Yeah,
I cried alone a lot.
Proof of that you cry a lot. One of my favorite us moments. We were at Laughs Comedy Club.
This is pretty iconic.
I show up to like the part of the room where the comics hang out in the back, and I see Arijana, and I'm a child.
12 pens, papers everywhere.
Like she has 3 notebooks out, 2 planners.
I love when there's more than one notebook. It's like she's cooking
pens. And I'm a child, and I think it's funny to just, let me just knock over my friend's stuff as a way of saying hi. So I knock over a notebook as a hi.
Which, by the way, you have to know, like, my notebooks aren't just, like, intact. There's, like, sheets and loose papers in the notebook. There's, like, you know what I mean? It's, like, a whole production.
And as soon as I do that, I'm like, what's up, bitch? Like, in a joking way, and Arijana immediately starts bawling.
Oh, my God, that's so funny.
Can I tell you, that was like one of the worst days of my life.
I didn't know that.
And I was like, I have to go do this set.
That's such a comedian.
The amount of times because Monday I was really emotional, and I went to go do a mic, and literally while on stage, I'm like, I think I'm having a breakdown.
Yeah. But but best set of my life.
Oh no, it was terrible.
No,
I forgot all of my words. I remember the one time I had a breakdown with you in the back of Laughs over my.
Why are you breaking down at Laughs? What the fuck is? This is why I didn't go to Laughs.
There's no green room. You gotta be vulnerable.
Yeah, you gotta be vulnerable. When the evil redhead broke up with me and we were catching up and I was just having a breakdown about how terrible the relationship was.
Yeah.
And then I got on stage, had an amazing set, and then came right back off and started crying again.
Yeah.
But there is something about, that is a very comedian, like, you like put it on and then get off stage and just like, let it all
We're
out.
performers, baby.
Yeah.
But I didn't, when I knocked over your notebook, I didn't
so
know you
funny.
had like.
No, I was already crying and I had just pulled it together. By the way, just pulled it together. And I think I was hosting actually. And after you did that, Angela came up to me and was like, "Are you okay to host still?" And I was like, I don't remember what I said. Like, I don't remember if I just like faked it till I made it or whatever, or if I really like got it together.
Yeah.
But I remember I had like an insane set that night because it was like, it doesn't matter how this goes. Like, I'm having the worst day of my life.
Yeah.
Like, it was just so.
It's like being on a type of drug.
It was freeing.
Yeah.
It was freeing. I was like, I'm crazy, but I'm free. I just felt like it can't get worse than this.
Could you
know?
imagine if in that moment you're like, oh, I found my secret. Like the
you just
secret
always have to be like,
I have to be devastated. Yeah. Well, I do like being sad. I feel like sometimes I'm more
I like being
creative
sad
when I'm
too.
sad, but I hate that because I know that's like not a healthy thing. But like, I love writing when I'm sad.
Why is it not a healthy thing?
Well, I think that it's like we rely too much on like, then I don't want to fix my life. You know, I want to stay in this cycle of being sad. So that's the unhealthy part of it.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't mind feeling sad, but I don't want to like be in that state all
It's
the time.
the artist's like, I must suffer for my art.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have never heard that story about you knocking the notebook over. I didn't know this cancer on cancer crime was happening.
I know.
When she left, and I forget who else was there, but they looked
Chris
like,
felt so bad.
I felt.
And you know how Chris is when he'll like
You got a
over
long
apologize.
text.
I got a long text
every single day for the next month.
And then the next time I saw him in person, it was like a soliloquy. And it was like,
you were so
just like,
strong, girl. I'm so sorry.
Also, we've been friends for so long. I feel like he acts like I'm gonna just like break up our friendship. Like, I'm like, I put up with so much of your bullshit. You think like this would be the fight I would
this
pick?
is the breaking point.
Yeah, I'm like, I know you, bitch. Like,
at this point,
That's true. We have too much dirt on each other.
That came up when we were talking about the pod. I was like, yeah, we're all gonna go off, but at least I know nobody will reveal where the bodies are buried at the end of the day.
Well, I was like, what story do I share? That's like not gonna come back to haunt me later.
Y'all have changed my opinions of cancers, though.
Really?
Because what?
Stupid. One good, one bad. Yeah.
No, I mean, I feel like one, I have more cancer friends than I used to.
Okay.
And then, but like, y'all, and I've told you both this week that my astrologer was like, "You're meant to be with a cancer."
Yeah.
Which
Cancer mail
fucks
is
me up.
crazy.
I'm open.
Yeah.
But
let's not forget I'm a Cancer Leo. I just want to set
these are two different presentations of cancer for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm a Cancer Gemini.
What's
is
your
Leo rising? Is that what you're saying?
Leo,
Or
moon, and rising.
Oh,
What's your
so
moon?
I'm Cancer Sun, Gemini rising, Taurus moon.
Ooh,
Oh, I see the
okay.
Taurus moon.
Yeah,
that makes
I do
sense.
too.
Yeah, cozy boy.
Cozy hermit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like staying at the crib.
Yeah.
We gotta get you.
My
a
girlfriend's
huge crib.
realizing that when I'm like, oh, like I think she thought at first like, oh, he likes to be at home, but like we'll go out and stuff. Where I think she's realizing now, I'm like, no, I want to be at home.
Yeah. You're like, is there a club at home? Is there bottle service at home?
I think people are upset about that because everybody sees you, Chris, and they're like attracted to you, and then you're like, you're not going to be able to find me. I'm at home.
Yeah.
People are not happy when hot boys stay at home, and that's just like, you know what I mean? But it happens.
That's where they should be.
That's where they should be. Honestly,
I'm at home. I'm playing games on the computer.
I love a hot boy who stays
Yeah.
at home.
I'm
That's what I need to be.
This is
grounded.
actually Chris's house.
This whole time we are there. Yeah. But I don't know. And you dress well. Also, it's like when you come out and you dress
like,
well.
what are you buying clothes for? Where are you going?
When you leave my house,
it's an event.
So it's an event. I don't
it's
like
prom.
Yeah.
He only rides in a limo.
Yeah, remember how that used to like.
I want to rent a limo so bad.
You've never been in one?
No, I've been in one once because my mom from the airport, like we would always talk about how we wanted to be in a limo so bad. We watched too many Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
Yeah,
and
that's exactly what does it.
My mom once was like, girls, should we get a limo home? And it was just like, my mom will do like the coolest mom shit sometimes.
I love that.
Like, you know what I mean? So we got to go in the limo and we were like, oh, we can't put our heads through the sunroof. Like we didn't know that was illegal, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
you're like, where's the hot tub in the back?
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? No champagne? No cocaine? Sorry, that's a reference. But I was just like, we were like, that's like the coolest mom thing
That's
to do.
fucking cool.
That was like such a baller move on
That's
my
mom
mom's
of the
part.
year, mom of the century vibe.
One year I circled like so many things in the Scholastic like catalog, and she got me every single thing I circled, and I was like, this woman is like, this is like the coolest thing you could have done for me. Like,
that's so
I got the spy kit, I got the rock kit, I got Aragon or whatever it was called. Like I was
Dragon
the
book?
Dragon Book. Yeah, it was huge.
Wow.
It was huge.
There
Yeah.
was I loved, even though I hated reading, I loved the Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh my God, it was incredible.
And I always wanted to get so many books that I never finished.
Yeah, totally. I've done that.
I would get like 2 chapters in and then just, little did I know, undiagnosed ADHD. But
sure.
I just always, I love, like when Scholastic Book Fair came in, it was like something about it. Though the most me thing, Scholastic Book Fair came in one year, and instead of buying a book, I bought a video game.
That's real.
I bought Roller Coaster
Are you
Tycoon.
dyslexic?
I've actually wondered about that.
Okay, I was like, you just seem dyslexic.
You know what? I actually agree.
Like, you know
I
what
could
I mean?
see that. I could see that.
I don't think it's like you don't like to read. I think it's like it literally like is not fun for you.
You literally can't.
I can. Okay, first off, I can read.
It's but 2 to 3 sentences at a time.
I actually have wondered that because there's been times where I've misread, like for work. I've misread things where I'm like, I could have sworn it was this,
right?
Or I typed in this, or sometimes even when I'm writing, I mix up. Oh shit! Is this how I find out?
Yeah, this is like I just diagnosed you.
It's okay. This is actually, I've had thoughts about that because I'm like, I know I have ADHD. I know that for sure. That's obvious. But I've been curious about.
And diagnosed.
Yeah.
And I've been, yes.
Yeah.
Unlike you hoes on TikTok, I went to the doctor.
I hate when people are like, anyway, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
But go on.
Online, yeah.
But I've been like honestly curious to get tested for stuff like dyslexia or even like other stuff like on the spectrum, stuff like that.
At least you're like managing though, right? Yeah. It's not like you can't like, get through.
Which is the worst kind. If I'm going to have it, I want it to be bad.
And well, this is like me finding out about OCD. Like, and just like, I'm like, whatever, I've lived through it. I'm 31. What am I going to do now? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I love the moments where we turn into boomers where it's
I'm
just like,
such a boomer sometimes. I mean, last night, I just like, if it involves technology, just like don't ask me about it. Like I just don't. I can't do it.
I was helping Ariana with I have a lot of people with their phones. I had a friend. I was hanging out with a friend this week, and he was like, Siri just keeps trying to complete my like text, this AI thing. I was like, you can turn that off. And he was like, will you show me? And I'm like, what's happening? Everybody, I'm like, why? But
it's just one of those things where it's just not going to happen for me.
Yeah.
I just am who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It's probably holding me back, but
no. I mean, I think it's good. It's good. You're
going
to, that's what's
I'm
going to separate
analog.
us. Yeah.
At least I'm not addicted to my phone. That is one thing that I'm like, I do.
Why'd you look at me?
I did it. I didn't mean to, but I couldn't help it.
I actually was like,
Chris is so addicted to this. I know.
That felt like a shot. I'm just saying.
My mind, I was like, don't look at Chris. And I was like,
and then it was dead on. It was like,
don't look at Chris.
Yeah, exactly. So Chris, tell us about your phone addiction.
I don't have a phone addiction.
You do.
Okay,
you literally just grabbed it.
No, because
like a protective.
The bottom part where you plug in is broken. So my phone almost died this morning, and I had no way of charging it. So I had to not be on my phone for a couple hours until I bought a new charger that works. But
why don't you get a new phone?
Well, no,
it's too much
charger.
money.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
You can just get a different charger, right?
Yeah, I got the kind
I guess
where
my
you
spending
just
habits are. I'm like, it won't charge. Just buy a new $2,000 phone.
I've always said this. You would be so good at being rich.
Girl, don't I know it. I'm already good at being rich, and I'm not rich.
Yeah. You and my oldest sister, those are like, you guys are two people where I'm like, yeah, let these people have money. Let them just spend. Yeah. I showed you, like, my sister went to Paris. She got me so much stuff. Like an offensive amount of stuff, and I was like thinking, like, what did she buy for herself? Like, if she bought me all this,
I have an abundance mindset, so I do feel I feel both. I feel a bit rich in time. You're
like, when there's like finance gurus, but it's like
I'm leading people astray.
Yeah, you're leading people astray.
Just buy the new phone. I'm like,
get the boat.
I'm like, bombs are coming.
You're
buy
like
the phone.
Anti Susie Orman. You're like, why are you saving your money? The world's ending.
Did my dad buy me Susie Orman books?
No,
Marie Kondo hates to see you coming.
We would watch.
I get rid of shit all the time. Oh, that's
so
true.
you can buy more things.
Here's the thing. I don't like to keep a lot of stuff, but I do want all of that stuff to be great quality. And that's where
that's the Libra in you.
Yeah,
oh, both you and my sister are Libras.
Are you keeping us apart?
No. My sister is like, I literally think she would be better friends with all of my friends.
So
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you're like,
I'm like, to the point where it's like, literally my friends will call me and be like, what's your fabulous sister up to? I'm like, can you chill for a minute? Like, I don't need this energy. Like,
that's
I can't.
So
like, I told
funny.
one of my friends she went to Paris and they were like, what did she buy? Like send me a picture of the scarf she bought. Like it's out of control.
It's out of control. So you didn't get a new phone. You were off your phone for 2 hours, and how did you feel? Did your neurons grow back, or?
I didn't feel like, the only panic that I had was more panic of like, how am I going to navigate to the Apple Store kind of thing. Like, it was practical. It was practical stuff like that, rather than like, I need to check Instagram or TikTok or whatever. So I'm just saying, it's just proof.
Wow, you're
I'm
growing.
really proud of you.
Me too.
I've never had a phone addiction.
Yeah. Okay. It's steps.
Mm-hmm. You know what's good about being such close friends is like, you can lie and I'm not going to be upset.
That's so fucking true. That's a bar for real.
For real. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. That hit.
Now, I was going to say, because based off of time, I want to make sure. Do we want to get into your down bad?
Oh, I thought we were going to do the thread first.
We can do the thread. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can.
My story's neither here nor there. It's like it's a pretty short story. But yeah.
Let's do your story first. We'll do the thread for the next ad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you guys like said down bad, I was like, I think I told you this in the car, but like, part of my personality is like, if I like someone, you will never know. Okay, like I don't ever want you to like think that I care that much about like like having a crush is so.
Have you thought about working
therapy?
Yeah.
Ariana doesn't need therapy.
It's like I'm just like, I want to be mysterious. You know what I mean? Do you really think I don't need therapy?
I think you have a vibe that I think I think you're someone who like. Yeah, I don't think talk therapy is for everyone, and I think you're someone who'd be like, I don't go to therapy, and I'd be like, okay, that's
I yap
fine.
enough. I think I could see myself doing group therapy, but not talk therapy.
Yeah, and I also think
is that because you
maybe it's like
you want to.
I want to have a clipboard. I want to lead the group.
Yeah. More stage time.
No, it's because I find therapy would be valuable for me of like sharing in a common experience and being like, oh, I'm not alone. Everyone is feeling that too. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Versus I don't really feel the need to talk about my problems. Like I journal, I write, I like, you know what I mean?
This is the immigrant parents of it all.
Yeah. But I feel like I've always self-regulated that way.
I can see.
Like,
I mean, if you were okay with like, if you were crying and stuff, I feel like you have that.
Yeah. I'm tapping into the emotions.
You are. Yeah.
And you're having the journaling, which is requiring self-reflection and being introspective.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely things that I like struggled through, but I've always been very reflective. Like even at a young age, I remember being like, I just feel like these kids don't get it. Like, why is this important to them? Yeah. And I'm not saying I didn't go through that, but it was always like with way heavier stuff than like other kids my age. I think just because of like the nature of what my parents went through. But like, I was just like, yeah, I don't know if I'm really, I felt like I was 30 my whole life. Oh yeah. Kind of thing.
I felt that too. Yeah. I go to therapy because I need a space bound by law where I can say anything I want to say.
I love that.
Yeah. That's like, I need a place to go. And I think that's where my unhingedness.
Okay. It escapes that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm like, here I am. And
yeah. Do you have an inner monologue?
That's a good question. I do.
You do?
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes.
Do you? Yeah. I feel like you really do. I feel like we're the same.
Yeah,
like Cancerian.
I know you're being serious, but that still felt shady.
Do I seem like I don't have an inner monologue?
I feel like you would just be like, I think you could be neutral. Like I feel like you would meditate or something and not do that.
But no, I haven't. Sometimes I have an inner monologue and it's you don't want in here.
There's always
my brain is constant.
Oh no, I'll be like, okay, I need to just shut up.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
And I'll be like, okay.
I wish I could.
I'm like, okay, I have to be done thinking about this.
The amount of times I've tried meditating and it's like, it's
not neither of you tried meditating, and I think you two would most benefit from meditation in your life.
No, I've tried it.
I can't. I've tried. I can't. Yeah, I can't. It's so hard for me.
I can't stay.
The only time I'm okay is when I'm in the shower, and that's when my brain is free, and that's when I have my best ideas.
There's meditation that I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna be that, but you can move. You can. Other
I think that's what I need.
The walking or that.
The closest to meditation for me is going to the gym.
Yeah.
Because then when I have my headphones in and I just block out everything and just let my mind.
It's a different kind of like stillness. You know? Yeah.
And it takes practice. I mean, I don't think it's easy or whatever, but
okay. So anyways, but I'm annoying.
But back to
I keep taking us on little tangents. So I don't like to be like down bad at all. Okay?
I do feel like it is sometimes obvious when you have a crush, though, if someone knows
me. Yeah. Well, because I tell all my friends immediately. Yeah. But I'm not trying to let any man know.
Yeah. And I think you have a specific type.
Oh,
I think you have some type.
What's the
I think you like a little bit of a wild man.
Okay.
And I can tell when a wild man is like charming you.
Yeah.
And I think you have to really know it to see it in like your eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
But I have seen it.
Okay.
Your type is you have the better credit score.
Yeah, literally. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, can I tell you, I've actually thought about this. I've only dated poor men.
Yeah.
Except for one guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just like, that's okay. Okay.
That's
but
okay,
like,
yeah.
But I have thought about this of like, I do want someone stable, but I feel like my brain is like, no, girl.
Well, poor men can be stable, right? In a sense.
I feel like they're always anxious because I'm kind of, I think it's like tough for me too, because like, no matter how much money I have, I'm always stressed about money. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's just like the way you grow up kind of thing.
This is my abundance mindset because I don't date rich men. Somehow I only attract rich men.
I always split the bill. I'm splitting the bill. I'm paying for the, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like a sugar mama for myself.
I'll split the bill. I will split the bill. I have paid for men in the past. I've also been the breadwinner in one relationship. One relationship.
But I don't necessarily want to be that.
But no, I'm just kidding.
I find him so crazy.
I'm sorry. But no, yeah.
But yeah, okay. I guess, okay, called out.
That's so funny. That was like honestly the perfect description. Attacked.
This is how I'm trying to be more whimsical.
Yeah, just
by hitting people with hard truth.
Yeah. Honestly, it's true though. It's true. I love kind of someone who I'm like, oh, what's your deal? Like,
should I take you off the street or what, boy?
Yeah. Let me save you. Just my white woman colonizer mindset.
But I will say there is something, because when I was young, I was kind of the same, where once someone found out that I liked them, I would stop liking them.
Yeah, I don't
know what it is.
I think it like feels very vulnerable of like, I want someone to really pursue me, and then I feel like if I told you, it's like, okay, well, do you just like me because like I've already, do you know what I mean?
I'm so hard. I'm too much of a lover boy.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah.
I love avoiding people, so not anymore, but I used to.
Yeah.
The chase is fun. The chase can be fun. But I love being pursued more.
Yeah, but you guys haven't read. I also like never been in a relationship really, like you know, like a situationship, sure, but like you know what I mean. That. Like it's just like we got some things we got to work on.
But it's like what it.
But what is it? What does that mean?
Yeah, what is that defining a relationship?
Right. Yeah. Like I have friends who have been in relationships, and I'm like, you're calling that a relationship? You know what I mean? It's no shade, but like you know,
truly,
like our 20s.
But it is. It's like connections.
Right. Connections.
Entanglement.
Yes, I would rather call it that. Entanglement.
I've been in several connections, entanglements.
Okay. Yeah. I've been in several fraud scams. Okay. So in college, I feel like growing up, I didn't really have like super big crushes. There were maybe like 2 boys growing up that I ever had a crush on, and even then, it was like, well, I'm not going to date. I wasn't allowed to date, so it was always just like, you know, from afar, like you know,
little poems,
little like.
Were you writing your name with their last name?
No, never did that though. I wasn't like that corny. I think growing up, I thought I was going to be a poet though. So I was like,
I had that too.
Yeah, poet or motivational speaker. Those were my top 2.
And you found it as a comedian.
And I found it. Yeah. But then in college, I was in Spanish class, and I am in this class, and we have to introduce ourselves, and this one like really, really handsome guy is like talking, and he's like, yeah, like we have to share a fun fact, and he's like, I speak 5 languages, and I literally went like, you know, in Obsession, the movie, when she's like it was like I literally like gripped the table, like looked over to be like, who is this? Because that is like so me.
That's
like
very hot.
I want someone who speaks another language or is from a different culture or grew up poor. Like that's my vibe. Okay, like that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's you.
That's my top 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I want someone who speaks different languages, comes from a different culture, is an intellectual, is poor.
Yeah, like that's my grew up poor. You can be rich now.
Okay.
But I was like, oh my God, who is that? And then like he was sitting next to a really, really annoying girl in our class. Like she was really kind of a problem, and she would say stuff that was like so out of touch that like slowly every day he would move one chair over away from her until eventually we were sitting right next to each other. And he would like kind of like talk to me sometimes or whatever. And then like I would turn to my friend, my like one friend in that class, and I would be like, oh my God, he's so handsome. He like dressed like James Dean. He had like curly brown hair, and I was just like, this man is so handsome. Like what
was the age again?
Like 20, maybe 19, 20, something like that. And I was like, oh my God. I was just like, I've never met a cuter man in my life. Like no man has ever been cute to me. Like I was just like, okay, this is happening. And then he like invited me to like a house party, which I couldn't attend because I was working. But I was just like,
invited you.
God. I was like invited. And so then I did the like Facebook stalking, which it's like, it's just like, that's like the one time I'm addicted to my phone where I'm like, I find out one piece of information about you, and then it's like, it's
now you have a whole dossier.
Yeah. Now there's a folder, there's a manila folder, and there's red string on the wall. Like it's just sick what my mind can do. Like I know your great grandma's name. Like, okay. Like, and I like look him up, and I see we have like mutual friends on Facebook, and one of them is like a really close friend of mine, and she's in my poli-sci class. So I like go up to her one day, and I was like, hey, like, do you know this guy? And she's like, oh yeah, we used to live on the same floor together. Like he's really nice. He throws these like fun house parties or whatever. And mind you, never been to a party, by the way. Like what was I gonna do there? Hang up the furniture, like the
busting
frames,
who's ready
like,
to get fingered.
That's so funny. And I like ask her, and I was like, well, like, you know, like, do you know if he's single? Like, would he like be into like a girl like me? And she goes, oh, honey. And I go, what? Like, you like what? Like, and she goes, oh, honey, he's so gay. I'm telling you guys, I like worked at the time at this like clothing store with like, I was the youngest one there by like 2 decades. Like everyone else was like 50 plus. Yeah. And I had been telling them about how cute, like frolicking in the tulips, like coming to work every day talking about this guy. Like,
and like your small little interactions. Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like, he said hi today. Like it was like so like middle school of me in a way. And I was like, what? He's gay? And I was like, he's not bi. Like literally like grasping for straws, like literally anything. But like the cute end of the story is like basically we ended up studying abroad together and like became friends. And he like I think knew that I had a crush on him. And at one point we were like riding on the bus to like one of the excursions they planned for us. And we were joking about how like all the sorority girls had crushes on him in our group. And he goes, yeah, like everyone has a crush on me, right, Ariana? I go, and I still do, bitch. Like, yeah, of course, you're so handsome. Like, are you kidding me?
I love that. That's like exactly the storyline from Clueless.
Yes.
Where she's like sitting next to that gay guy in class and like sitting, and
so I'm like, funny. Now I should have known, and now now they're like non-binary. I wasn't sure which pronouns to use for the story, by the way, if you listen. But I was like now I'm like, I should have known, and I've seen all their partners and stuff, and I'm like, wow, girl, you were in the trenches. But he was so like I'm telling you, like James Dean vibes where I'm just like, oh, you're just like well kempt. And I think all the boys my age were like so gnarly or like frat bros. And I was like, I'm not interested in either of those. So
I honestly, I could see for you like
being a beard.
Like being a what?
A beard.
Oh, no. I was going to say, I could see for you being with, like your partner is gay and y'all just...
A lavender marriage?
Yes.
Wait, I thought that was being a beard.
It's different. Lavender marriage is like everybody's out and everybody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that for myself.
I could see you in a lavender marriage too.
I could see that. Yeah.
That
I just want to have fun and like have like a cool roommate. Like, you know, but separate entrances. You know?
I do feel that it is a straight girl rite of passage to have a crush on a gay man.
Well, also it's a strict parent rite of passage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I could see that.
Because there was like, they did a study about this because they were like, why do so many like straight women love gay men? Like this is like out of control.
Wait, the fact that it got to a point where
I'm reading studies. Yeah.
Oh, no. I meant more in general that a psychologist was like, all right.
Yeah.
We got to figure this out.
But I think because I never really dated, it's like, I think I end up attracted to people who I'm like, well, I know I'm not gonna be with that person anyway. You know what I mean? And so it's like of course it's like a lot easier to have a crush on someone where you know it's never
commitment,
right.
If
your avoidance is showing.
Yeah, wow.
I think it's more that I was so sheltered, and that's why
you don't think you're avoidant though.
Well, I think it caused avoidant stuff to happen because it was like, okay, well now I don't even know how to date. Like everyone my age is dating already, and I'm like 24, being like, I guess we're doing this. Like, you know, like everyone else had their first kiss at like 13, you know? True. So like when you're a late bloomer.
I didn't. Nobody at this table did. I just want to say nobody at this table did. But like late
bloomers, I feel like people like think we're super avoidant. And it's like, I want to do that. I'm just like 10 years behind you. Yeah. So like the stuff that you went through when you were younger, I'm going through at an older age. And then it comes off like, it's not like I don't want to like be vulnerable or love someone or anything. It's just like, I'm just like trying to get on the same page.
Yeah. I was a late bloomer as well. Yeah. So I feel it. I feel it.
So that's the avoidance that comes out.
But at the same time, I think the nice thing about society's evolving where we're kind of realizing you don't have to fall into this traditional where you like if ultimately at the end of the day there are people who ultimately at the end of the day relationships are just not for them. Yeah. In any realm, whether it's monogamy, polyamory, whatever, where they're just like they're better on their own. So like there could be a chance where maybe that's like, I know I joke about the lavender marriage thing, but it's like something like, I feel like what will be right for you is something where you get to maintain who you are and you don't lose yourself. Right.
It would be very like old Hollywood of me to have a lavender marriage. My dad would be so happy if I had a lavender marriage. No, I'm not even kidding. Like my dad is always like once a year we'll like be alone in the car and he'll be like, you know, if you're gay, like I'm okay with that. Like I'm like, what? Like Trust me, I wish I was. But he's like,
you would kill it as a lesbian, though.
Do you think?
Oh my God. Yes, absolutely.
Lesbians love me. Lesbians and security guards.
Because I was like, it would be like literally, I see that. But I feel like it would be like a mommy for mommy thing where it's like, I feel like if you were a lesbian, you would be like in a lesbian power couple.
We're wearing suits.
Yeah.
We're going to conferences.
Contributing. You have a big, beautiful house.
Yeah.
You're working on your careers.
2 dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I love that. Like you're like you have a career. I'm like 2 dogs.
Yeah, because you can afford them.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's rich.
Yeah, I could see you with I could see you with a stud.
A stud, really?
Yeah, I feel like
Or not actually. No, I take that back. Not a stud, but very much like.
It would. I don't think I would be with someone hyper femme.
No.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Because I kind of like guys who are feminine and women who are masculine, if that makes sense. Like
So we need to find you like a non-binary monarch.
Yeah, like
exactly.
everything I admire in the opposite sex is like, you know, I would be dating the same. They would look the same. Like I would be that toxic
Take a guy
person.
and put it in a chick's body.
Yeah. If I was bi, it would be like, oh, you're just dating the same person over and over again. Like they would all look the same.
I could see that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that. Well, maybe you should think about it.
I've thought
maybe
about
for your New Year's resolution, 2027, be just fucking gay.
I've tried, but it's like when 2 boobs touch, it's just not. It makes me giggle in a way where it's like I'm straight.
Well,
you know?
maybe, or maybe it's just you do need to do it more to get over the giggling.
Yeah, find the right boobs.
I don't know. I think,
but if you're into someone who's like, you could get someone like. Maybe they had top surgery. So
I was literally about to say,
or flatter chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because it is hard when you both have big boobs.
Oh, thanks.
No, I'm true. It's true. I mean, that's a different thing. That's a lot of heavy naturals around the room.
Heavy naturals.
It's a lot to do.
That's the new name of the pod.
Yeah.
Heavy naturals.
We all got big titties at this table.
I would love if Chris came in one day just like
with a breast thing on.
Thought about
breastplate on.
Okay.
Happy Pride, Chris.
Can I reveal something to y'all?
Yes.
When I was a kid, when I first started getting chubby and started growing like little boobs, I was scared that I was gonna. I can't believe I'm admitting to this.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
I was scared that if I lost weight, the boobs would stay, and that's how I found out that I was like intersex.
What? It was happening in Florida.
Misinformation. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is also the most Florida kid.
Like no education. Yeah, just like
he's in the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
You were ridiculous. That is so funny. Mm-hmm. And it's true. It happened.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll find, you know.
Yeah. The thing is like, I don't like to complain about dating because I don't try. Like, it's just like never on my mind. You know what I mean? Like, if I happen to meet someone cool, but I'm not like, when I think about like my life and my future, I never think about like a partner. Which I think is maybe not the case for most people, but
I think people prioritize that, but I don't know if everybody's asking why they prioritize that.
Right,
and that's really the problem.
Well, it's so normalized that if you have a partner, your life has to surround them.
Yeah,
and it's not a lot of. We don't have a lot of representation of people who have a partnership that allows them to maintain. Like perfect example. Like I honestly, Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Love her.
Has like the dream where like her and her partner married together for so long. They so happy. They live separate.
Yeah.
And
I need to have a different bathroom. That's something I
mean,
do now. 2 bed, 2 bath. We each get our own room.
2 bathrooms.
I just when I think about moving in with a man, that's like really hard for me to think about. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's like a really deep like issue I think I'm gonna have.
I mean, it's one of those. If it wasn't for the fact that you could save a lot of money, it is like
it's a beautiful thing to do too. Right? But I'm just like, this is gonna be a lot.
That's so funny.
Okay, I feel like I'm not representing myself the best on the pod.
Listen, we don't represent ourselves the best on this podcast.
That's not what this is about.
Yeah.
That's not what this podcast is about.
I think I'm falling into the crash out cutie category.
Okay.
I think that's very
cutie.
me. I think that's, I'm representing all the crash out cuties today.
Yeah, when I think of living with someone, I do want like 4 to 6 bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
Because
it's that abundance mindset.
I'm like, okay, you each
what
have your
room
room.
is each for? Okay.
Okay, you each have your own
so
room.
That's 2.
Yeah. Own workspaces.
Okay, 4.
That's 4.
And then we need a guest
making
room.
sense. Yeah, of course.
Or like a library or something fun.
Yeah, a library.
I love the idea of a movie room.
Movie room is sick.
Yeah,
movie room is sick.
So then it's like, okay, I do like the idea of also having 2 dining rooms.
Bowling alley.
2 dining rooms?
Well, I like the idea of like an outdoor place type of dining room, but I also think there's like a smaller dining room off the kitchen and then like a full like we're having people over dining room.
I need a counter where people can watch me cook and we can gossip while I cook.
Oh my gosh, you have to have
That's what
that.
I need to
yes,
have.
open.
That's
Everybody can
like
sit at the bar.
Open kitchen with an island.
Yes, open kitchen with an island. Yeah.
Now we're just going. I can talk
My
about
brother's
this.
kitchen's like that. It's an open kitchen with a giant island.
Yes, that's
That's
so.
And you can dish while
It's
you're
like that's where the
sexy.
family meets. That's sexy. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can walk through, throw a party or whatever. But yeah, so I'm like, I think I like a 4 to 5 rooms.
Yeah, the kitchen is the hearth of the home for me. So
Yeah,
like that's where everything
absolutely.
needs to happen.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, whatever. My room can be small. I'm just gonna sleep in there, kind of
Okay.
vibe, but cozy, you know.
Yeah.
But kitchen, and also weirdly, I really care about having like a super nice, clean bathroom. Like that is the one thing. Like when people come over to my place, they're always like, your bathroom is so clean, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, it's just like it's sacred space.
It's
you have
sacred.
To
Like
keep
that's
it
where
nice.
that's where you gotta be hygienic. Like you
Right.
know, like
Are y'all keeping the doors to your bathroom closed at home?
So it depends. If it's
Okay.
like a shower, everything's open and
Right,
aerated,
right.
and like for a few hours after that, so
Yeah.
I don't get mold. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but then at night closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to keep your bathroom closed during the day
Mine's
when you're not
open.
using it. Oh, close it.
Unless I took a shit, then I close it.
What
Okay.
is it? A feng shui
Feng
thing?
shui.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is
negative
the
energy leaves through your bathroom if you keep the door
Okay, that
open.
makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
I shower with it open because my bathroom is small, so I like
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
I
it's,
need
like,
the
keeping
airflow.
bathroom
There's no fan
closed.
in my bathroom, so
No,
Yeah.
mine either.
I know. What is up with that in LA?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
it's
that.
dry as hell here. That's
Yeah.
why. Okay, but
Okay.
let's get to every week we end the episode with telling something we refuse to be down bad about.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I've already shared. No, I'm kidding.
So it's like whatever it's like
Okay.
this week I'm going
Okay,
into.
okay.
And you don't have to go first if you need a moment to think
We'll-
about
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Chris, do you have anything that you
You
refuse
go
to be down
first.
bad about? Okay, this week I refuse. Damn, I wasn't ready either.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go. I refuse to be down bad about finances.
Okay. I love that.
I like
think
abundance.
I'm hitting the
This
I'm
really
hitting
changes
the
things.
road. I'm gonna be hitting the road a lot this year.
Good.
And which is great, but then it's just hitting me of how much it's gonna cost for
Totally.
flights and all of that stuff. So it's one of those where I have to see it as I'm not acquiring all this debt. I am investing in my
Yes.
career.
Yes.
Is how I need to view it. So I am going to do my best to not be down bad about that.
We love that. That's really healthy of you.
Yeah. Am I actually going to do that? No. But
But we'll
That's
walk
what
you
I'm-
through
that's
it.
what I'm
Yeah.
gonna try.
I think you actually will do it.
I think you will too.
I think you
yeah.
will.
We believe in you.
Thank you.
I think you also believe in yourself more than you want to let on.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if that's true. Well,
I'm trying to get him there. I'm trying to get him
I
there.
think he's
Quincy.
getting there.
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
was-
should
Yeah.
believe in yourself more than you do.
and I absolutely do not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in Chris. Yeah.
Quincy.
This week, I refuse to be down bad about cooking. I was really feeling cooking, and then this week I've like slid a bit about like not wanting to cook, but I'm like, I just got to do it. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know why. I really have been thinking about Jacob Elordi a lot this week. I don't know. Probably the Euphoria thing.
Yeah.
I saw this clip of him how he talks about he loves the show Is This Cake, which my favorite reality TV show as well. But then
Insane that
why
you
is
love
that insane?
I just like that's so funny to me.
It's a great show.
Never seen
I
it.
am so don't even Mikey Day. Love what you're doing there. I love Is It Cake. I am like when it drops, it's like my show.
I don't know.
That's like the only reality TV show
where I'm like, who the fuck is watching this?
Me, Jacob Elordi, and every 7-year-old in the United States. Okay, so I mean, it's incredible what they're doing, but I just like that doesn't need to be.
You're not hating. You're just questioning.
That's not a show. That's a 30-second Instagram reel.
It's a show, but nevertheless, it's a hit show. At the end, the interviewer is like,
you right now are more offended than if someone got your pronouns wrong.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm like, this is so crazy.
Yeah, this is what I care more about.
Yeah.
But at the end, the interviewer is like, oh, do you cook? And he's like, no, but I love the idea though. And I was like, that is exactly how I feel.
I hate that.
He said, no, but I love the idea though. And I'm like, yeah.
That is so insane. What an insane way to answer that question. What an insane. That is so. You are Jacob Elordi.
That's why I think I've been thinking about him. I've been sending people videos and I'm like, is this man me? Yeah. Is he? Yeah. Anyway, nevertheless. But yeah, I'm not going to be down bad.
The idea of cooking.
He said
that's
he's
crazy.
Like, no. He's like, I love the idea though.
That is such a crazy thing to say. Jacob Elordi, you're on 30-day probation. I can't fucking deal with it. Like, we just let hot men say anything. You do walk around like you're like a hot white dude.
I literally think
confidence
like
of a hot white man.
Jacob Elordi is like what's like moving my brain on the inside.
Yeah,
that's where it's coming from.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and it's my turn. What do I refuse to be down bad about? I think I've been like really hard on myself about my body in a way of like I want to like nourish it and stuff, but I just like some days I wake up and I'm like, okay, like I have to do this thing or I have to eat this thing, and it's like I just like I'm gonna refuse to do that and just be like, I was telling you I'm like having a weird appetite lately, and now I'm just like, okay, like if I'm just like if this is what I feel, then this is what I feel. You know?
I love that.
And so like I've been like weirdly not hungry and then other times starving, and I'm like, I'm just gonna like not force myself to like eat this thing or not eat this thing or whatever, and just like whenever I'm hungry I'll eat.
Yes,
that's how
that's
I feel.
huge.
Letting your body.
Yeah, let my body. Yeah, well, the hydration has been changing things, you know, so
that helps your body to body.
Yeah, well, I think it's why my like appetite and sleep are adjusting too, right? Because it's like I never eat breakfast and now all of a sudden I wake up starving in the morning, and so I'm like, okay, I need to eat something.
Right. Absolutely. You gotta trust those instincts.
Yeah.
So Ariana, if people like you and the way and the things you say and the way you say them, where can they find you?
It's at Arijana Ramic on everything.
Okay.
Yeah. And come to Lucky Charm Comedy Show, which we co-host.
Yes, we co-produce.
Monthly show.
Amazing. And West Adams, must come. How about Chris?
At Chris Mejia Comedy on Instagram and TikTok, at Topher Mejia on Twitter and Twitch. And you should come to the show that I run called Good Comedy every third Thursday at Cheerio Collective in Highland Park. Come through.
Yes.
And Quincy?
Yeah. At Quincy Yeoman on the platforms I'm on. And that's that. And if you like this podcast, like, share, subscribe, review, all of the things. Everything you need is in the show notes, including information on Ariana, our show, where to find us. So click that. We'd love to have you. And until next time, stay curious.
Stay up.
Ooh.